that provide incentives for all the disappointment felt by the
Votes cast 180. Elected Mr. José Graziano da Silva 92.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Director General, for this marvelous moment of democracy. I will ask you that I am under great emotion, so I will change to Spanish. That is more appropriate. Quiero decir que a partir de ahora no soy un candidato brasileño, sino un director general elegido de todos los países. Agradecer a los países latinoamericanos y caribeños que han dado una sólida demostración de unidad y un bloque de respaldo a nuestra proposición. Quiero agradecer de manera muy especial y cariñosa a los países africanos que temprano han visto en la línea de cooperación sur-sur el camino hacia adelante. Quiero agradecer a los países del G77 que se juntaron para respaldarnos en esos momentos finales. Quiero agradecer a los países europeos y a otros desarrollados porque acá no hubo una elección del norte contra el sur, sino un ejercicio democrático, legítimo y soberano. Thank you. First of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to FAO. Thank you for coming on this, my first press conference as Director General. As you know, I started yesterday, was my first working day in FAO. Right from start, I would like to emphasize the importance I attach to work the most transparent and democratic way with member countries, with United Nations agencies, especially World Food Programme and IFAD, our sister organization in Rome, other international and regional private sector, civil society, and research institutions. Ending hunger requires the commitment of everyone. Neither FAO nor any other agency or government will win this war alone. FAO is open to new ideas and approach and to contribution from everyone. I am convinced that we can regain lost ground and make progress towards the first millennium development goal of halving the proportion of people living in hunger and extreme poverty by 2015. That also happens to be when my mandate ends, so there is no time to lose. We will start right away. FAO will scale up its support a number of low-income, food deficit countries, especially those facing prolonged crisis. This is an important step to be complete eradication of hunger. I also attach great importance to strengthening relationship with FAO member countries. A few minutes ago, I met with the chairs and vice chairs of all regional groups represented in FAO. We need to rebuild trust between the Secretariat and member states to move forward, and I plan to do so by promoting a transparent and constructive relationship. I would also like to share with you some points of my agenda for this first semester. I look forward to exchange ideas with small-scale farmer organizations, social movements, and civil society organizations during the World Social Forum in Porto Alegre in this January. I have also contacted the private sector companies and foundations, and many have expressed their interest in working together with FAO. I will continue this conversation in Davos during the World Economic Forum. Africa will remain and be the priority during my mandate. I will travel to the continent at the end of January to participate in the African Union Summit and visit the Horn of Africa to see the situation and the work being done in first hand. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend all the events I have been invited for this initial months, but hopefully there will be new opportunities in these new years, and I will start attending a meeting of the Green Week in Germany on the 20th. I will also dedicate myself in this upcoming months to prepare the FAO Regional Conference that will take place in the first semester, and in reviewing the program and work and budget, focusing them on the 5 pillars I presented to member states during my campaign. Nominated them: eradicate hunger, move towards a more sustainable system of production and consumption, achieve greater fairness in the global management of food, complete FAO's reform and pushing for decentralization, and expand South-South cooperation. One of FAO's main challenges is to be more efficient and responsive. To do so, it must complete the reform process that began several years ago. I am committed to bring the organization's internal reform to a satisfactory conclusion and strengthening a culture of continuous improvement in FAO. The reform process is advancing, but there is still a lot to do. In my view, there is one crucial component lacking behind, that is decentralization. In this framework, I give great importance to the role of the regional conference as integral part of FAO governing bodies. It is a way of bringing FAO closer to member countries and promoting a bottom-up approach that will prove extremely useful in the decentralization process. Strengthening FAO's worldwide presence is key for promoting better service to governments in technical cooperation and policy assistance. I also see fieldwork as a necessary and important complement to our normative analysis. The two need to go hand in hand, mutually energizing each other to make FAO a knowledge institution with its feet on the ground. During my mandate, I will also constantly look for additional ways of improving our efficiency, strengthening our technical work, and reducing administrative costs. There is a must in current times when many countries are facing difficult economic circumstances that might lead to reduced funding for development. Although we hope this will not happen, we need to be prepared and do our part. We are already working on it. We will cut excess in our bureaucracy, look for ways we can make travel less costly, make a better use of information technologies, and cut perks that top management has, including the Director General, myself. The FAO conference has requested that we find efficient savings in our budget. We started this review process and we'll finish it to present to the next council meeting. I also intend to find additional savings, strengthen the organization decentralization process so we can improve our direct assistance to countries. Señoras y señores, en esa ocasión quiero llamar la atención sobre la celebración de los años internacionales que han sido aprobados por la Comunidad de Naciones Unidas y en los cuales la FAO desea tener una participación destacada. Me refiero en primer lugar al Año Internacional del Cooperativismo que se celebrará durante el corriente año de 2012. Ese evento es un gran reconocimiento al sector que juega un papel muy importante en la erradicación del hambre en el mundo y de apoyo especialmente a los pequeños productores. En segundo lugar, se conmemorará también el próximo año 2013 el Año Internacional de la Quinoa, que es un grano andino que se caracteriza por tener excelentes propiedades nutricionales y gran capacidad de adaptación a diferentes sistemas ecológicos, sobre todo una gran resistencia al estrés hídrico. También destacar la celebración en el año 2014 del Año Internacional de la Agricultura Familiar, que es vital para garantizar la seguridad alimentaria, sobre todo en América Latina, África y Asia. Es mi intención designar embajadores especiales que apoyen la labor de la FAO y darle una tarea de relevancia en esas celebraciones. Además, es mi intención abrir oficinas de enlace acá mismo en la sede de la FAO, abriendo las puertas de esas headquarters para las organizaciones de esos involucradas en esos importantes eventos internacionales. Ladies and gentlemen, let me end my opening remarks by saying that it's going to be a tough road ahead, but it's a great privilege and honor to be able to work at FAO. I am honored by this opportunity and convinced that the organization can make a significant and growing contribution to food security and sustainable food production and consumption in the world. There is no general formula. There's no silver bullet to kill hunger. We need to be based on local research that we have. This is very important. The second lesson that I would say that Hunger Zero show is that we need the political will, but we need also the research to be implemented and available. This is also important. And we don't need much money, but we need much local actions we need a big web of the whole society involved. It's not only the government that fights hunger. Civil society, private sector, has important role to play in this game. And without them, we can sometimes not even find the hunger people, because most of the hunger people are invisible. They don't have names, they are not registered, they don't have a number, they don't even have an account, a bank account to receive a cash transfer program. That is why we need civil society, church, syndicates, all kind of webs that we could mobilize to join this effort to fight hunger. What is happening in the Arab countries is something very new for all of us, and it seems to move in a good direction for the future. I believe that democracy is part of a world without hunger. So this movement for more civil society participation, more civil society organization, more democracy, is part of the way for a hunger, for a world without hunger also. Yo no espero un crecimiento dramático del hambre. Ya es dramático lo que tenemos hoy día, 1 millón, 1 cada 7 personas. Así que por todo ese sistema de protección social que se ha desarrollado esos años, yo creo que el crecimiento va a ser bastante menor, sobre todo en algunas regiones. En otras, no. Afortunadamente, esperamos un crecimiento en Asia y África bastante significativo del hambre. La manera que FAO intenta enfrentar eso es ser más efectiva, más descentralizada, más cercana a los países. Lo que queremos ahora lanzarnos es, junto con los países, a elaborar los programas nacionales de enfrentar el hambre. Y yo creo que podemos hacerlo a la brevedad, incluso ya tener algunos resultados para presentar al final de ese año 2012. Atendendo o seu pedido em português, eu acho que não espero um aumento tão dramático da fome nesse ano nem nos próximos, dado as políticas de proteção social que muitos países têm posto em ação, entre eles na América Latina, com os programas de transferência de renda condicionada, por exemplo, são programas que têm se mostrado muito eficientes, a um custo muito baixo, para reduzir rapidamente a fome nesses países. O jeito que a FAO pretende ajudar e trabalhar mais com os países é estar mais próxima dos países. Nós pretendemos impulsar a descentralização, nós pretendemos tornar-nos menos burocráticos e mais acessível, mais perto dos países, para ajudá-los nesse momento mais difícil. Muito obrigado.